Well, our Hanes cool couple of the game. Hanes, America's #1 brand of underwear. Well, not as honor, I guess, as, you know, a Lasallian going with an Adrian.
Parang kung sinabi mo, hindi pwede magkatuloy.
I'm just saying, because of the rivalry.
Okay, yeah. But they're not neighbors, I suppose. I think they're more than neighbors.
Yes.
Looking at going back, I was mentioning about 2 league statistics that LaSalle and UP are sharing the bottom end. These are in terms of fast break points and points inside the shaded area. But they're really weak on that spot, and I think they really have to work for that. Especially this is a crucial ball game for them to go for the final 4 slots.
Wow, very ugly miss from Reyes.
Oh!
You've got to be impressed with the footwork of Kevin Astorga.
Well, you talk about offensive boards. They had so much of that in the first quarter, and that's how they were able to put up the lead. And they're trying to bring back that game again for UP.
How many spins did Astorga make underneath the basket? I'm a little winded after his move.
Wow, yun yung nakakahilot sa kaliwa ba o kanan. But he has certainly shown a lot of patience here. Look at that.
Take a look at this.
Oh,
but oh man. Strong power move from PS Bank. Hindi na lang maaasahan. Kevin Astorga. 6 points, 6 boards.
Maui Villanueva. A lot of pressure on him whenever he goes to the free throw line. He doesn't shoot it very well. The same with Ferdinand, whom we have not seen so far in the ball game. We know that Simon Atkins is out for this ball game. But Maui Villanueva, 3 points and 2 boards. 2 out of 2. Very surprised with that, but that's going to help their cause. 42-37 in favor of UP.
Simon Atkins with a foot injury. That's why he is not suited up for this game. Mikey Reyes and seems Lopez are in the backcourt for UP. That's Padilla, Astorga, and Martin Reyes, the front line for the Fighting Maroons. Mangahas.
Oh, overshooting the mark. He had the advantage.
Martin Reyes almost threw it away. 42-37, UP on top. LaSalle has not led at all in this game. Padilla, good ball fake. But picked off by Magatsing. Easy layup for Barua.
That's the way to do it, you know. LaSalle having their opportunities going on a zone. UP has to make that the perimeter shot if they want to break the zone defense of LaSalle here in the third.
Almost a violation against Lopez. Astorga. Ball tapped and saved successfully by Mangahas. Let's go to the Samsung courtside update from Erin Torrejon.
Are you scared? This is Coach Francis' #1 question at the start of the halftime. As he pointed out to the boys that they are panicking way too much and they are throwing the ball away once they are in trouble. They simply have to be under control and settle down. He also stressed to the boys that the Fighting Maroons are much more aggressive, something they cannot allow in this second half. The Archers all nodded in agreement as the coaches kept reminding the boys to protect the ball. UP was able to score 15 turnover points in the first half, so the boys really have to limit their turnovers. Eric and Randy.
Thank you, Aaron. Take a look at our Caltex fast break. Caltex with the unbeatable cleaning power of Teflon after the completion of a steal by Barua. Dishes off, or make that completion of a steal by Magatsing. Dishes off to Barua for the finish.
They've been wanting to score on fast breaks here for the LaSalle. That's their way of trying to go back and equalize at this juncture.
Easily seeing that foul committed by Mikey Reyes on the spinning, fading away. Mangahas.
Even though Mangahas is not making those shots, but you see in his eyes that he wanted to shoot this time around. You know, he wanted to make atone for that so-so game that he played against Ateneo last Sunday. And Astorga, you know, before this game, you know, total of 6 points for Kevin Astorga, but he has certainly put up a mountain here. Eric, how many points has he got? 6 points for Astorga, and to go with 6 boards.
Monster game today for the undersized center, starting center of UP.
You know, Mangahas, the last good game that I saw with Mangahas was their Final Four game against FEU last year. After that, he has really not put up a game equal or at least approximate to that game where he carried De La Salle to a championship berth against Ateneo last year. And now he's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. But more importantly, 2-point deficit staring La Salle from a high of double digits in the first quarter.
Martin Reyes. The zone being put up here by La Salle. Lopez pops up. And Mangas will be called for the foul. Mistimed that jump as he tried to box out Woody Go.
Well, Woody Go wouldn't really jump. He will try to box you out first. And that's the line he would do. He would not have that advantage over James.
Jack and Jill, fantastic moment. Jack and Jill snacks. Life's fun. And it's all been that fun for UP fans. As they have had control of this game since the beginning.
Oh, great move there by Woody Ko. Pump faking Maui Villanueva, and he's got scooting in 2 points more for Woody.
6 points for Woody Ko as we send the Samsung courtside update, this time to Ricky Flores.
Earlier in the second quarter, Aaron reported that the Archers were told to watch out for the shooters of the UP Fighting Maroons. Well, there's not much of a difference in the UP side of things, as Coach Aboy wants to take note of the shooters like Mangas and Barua, and they need to be challenged according to him. The Maroons need to recover long in order to grab those rebounds. Finally, Coach Aboy stressed the advantage of a small lineup, and that is the ability to run from one side of the court to another. If the Maroons are as obedient as they were in the first quarter, we should expect their 4 fast break points to increase in the next 20 minutes. Eric?
Thank you, Ricky, and right on cue. As you talked about the defense being focused on Barua and Mangas, Barua knocks in a 3.
Oh, great pass there. They were able to recover from almost a lost ball for UP.
Fighting Maroons get a break. They're still up by 3. Webb with a spin. Offensive board goes to Maui Villanueva for the putback. And a timeout here called by Coach Aboy Castro. 46-45, 1-point advantage for UP. Timeout from Samsung. Imagination lives.
Dad, paano yun? Mag-focus ka. Get your mind and body working together. Come on, you gotta give it 100%.
Feel 100% on with new Real Leaf. Rich in mind-reviving theanine.
New Real Leaf. Nothing but 100% for me. How about you?
Sunduin natin si Mama sa airport.
I'm hungry. Kuya, daan muna tayong Jollibee.
Get a rush with 2 new Jolly Hot Dogs. Chili Cheese Dogs. And Bacon Mushroom Tops. Enjoy at the speed of delight.
Daming tao pag Sabado.
Sabado? Bukas pa pala flight nila, Mommy.
Libre mo ulit kami, Kuya.
Ayoko talaga to si
Sarap on the move, Jolly Hot Dogs.
That's why you need Appeton Weight Gain with high protein efficiency ratio to help increase protein's ability to increase and increase body mass. It's easy. Appeton Weight Gain to increase body weight from Appeton.
Bili tayo energy drink.
Ito, may baon ako.
Extra Diyos, kargado ng 7 B vitamins, taurine at ginseng. Purong lakas. Ekstrang lakas para sa anumang hamon ng buhay. May Extra Diyos tayong laging dala.
Handa na ako. Handa ka na ba?
Extra Diyos, maging handa.
It's time to join the 10 million Filipinos who've zeroed in on dandruff.
It's time to change things.
It's time to move on. It's time for Clear.
Only Clear has zinc vitanol, proven to make dandruff go away and stay away.
Millions are now discovering a future without dandruff. Gagamit ka pa ba na napaglipasan na? The future is Clear.
Clear, no dandruff.
Here's our Greenwich para sobrang cheesy moment. New extreme cheese. It says 4 men meeting for the boys.
Wow. Maui Villanueva. He likes that matchup against Rudy. A lot of banging inside. They're within a point.
It's the lowest the lead has ever been now for UP. At one point, Reyes opts to restore that. Whistle on the play. There's going to be a foul on LaSalle. Take a look at this dish. You were talking about this Maasan assist for PS Bank Cipila. An almost lost play.
Yes, and the Mikey Reyes touch pass to Wudico. And 2 points. More importantly, the lead for them.
Mikey to Woody. Martin for 3. Can't seem to find the mark this afternoon. Martin Reyes.
Martin cannot give up. If given the opportunity, I think he should focus on taking the shot and let's talk about the bottom. So far, 0 points for Martin Reyes.
LaSalle looking for the lead now. Mangahas is getting wide-eyed every time he sees the ball, and Mike Lopez guarding him. UP misses on the chance to make that. De La Salle misses on the chance to grab the lead. Wudico underneath.
Wow, again, they go to the leader, Wudico. I don't underestimate kasi De La Salle, although he doesn't jump very well, but he gets his position in that open look, giving them another breather here for UP.
Kishko is on the floor for the Green Archers. Mangahas, single coverage. Ooh. Oh, denied by Lopez. And he has about a foot of height advantage against Mark Lopez. Maybe not a foot, maybe I'm over-exaggerating. Maybe about 2-3 inches height advantage.
Getting marked there by Lopez was James Mangahas.
Substitution now as Tayshawn Andrada checks in for LaSalle. This is delivered to us by KFC. It's finger licking good, and a player can be a candidate for this year's KFC 6th Man Award.
A quick assist there by Mikey Reyes again to Wudico, who's becoming a favorite of Mikey. When he realizes that the defense isn't there yet, they go to him. And look at this big block by Lopez. Woo-hoo.
Shot block from Rexona. Used Rexona after every bath, and that assist by Woody earlier from PS Bank Cipila.
Wow, and again, some space here in favor of UP. Mikey Reyes delivering the goods, assisting and scoring 2 points.
And it's back to a respectable 5-point advantage for UP. That's what they started with in the second half. Barua, hesitant, gives it up to Villanueva. Can't get it from point-blank range. Wudico. Chased down by Lopez. Good save. No. Goes into the hands of Villanueva. Barua is off and running.
Oh, that's a good floater. Big one. Gonna be +1 here for PJ Barua.
If he can't knock in the 3 ball, he'll get it the old-fashioned way.
Third foul for Wudico. We've got 3:50 remaining here in the third period. James has to be replaced by Joshua Webb.
Jollibee Young Doubles Duo candidates enjoy the best things in life. Barua and Villanueva.
Another guy also on the floor makes the assist for Coach Abri Castro. And Barua has a chance to trim this 3-point advantage of UP 50-37. Both teams with 3 team fouls, Eric.
Impressive shooting afternoon for Barua. 6 out of 9 from the field. Professor?
14 points and to go with 3 boards. You know, he plays very composed. Look at this guy.
Woo! Our Powerade Hyper Play of the quarter. Powerade Sports Drink. Drink up, power up. Sports is what you make it. He's been on fire since the start of the game. 17 points for Mikey Reyes. Mikey's open. They can't find him. Nix. The assist. Just short. Sison gets blocked by Andrada.
Wow, we go against Joshua Webb in that last play.
First personal foul on Webb, who has 6 points, but has yet to score here in the second half.
Well, I think his task now really is to cover Mikey Lopez and the guard here, Mark Lopez, with Joseph Mendoza coming into the game for De La Salle.
And that is a substitution delivered to us by KFC. It's finger licking good. He puts back to the bench Villanueva, and Barua also sits down for Marata. So a pair of fresh legs for Coach Franz here.
No, that's a big foul because they're in the penalty with Arthur. And Marata coming fresh off the bench, commits that foul, gives the Asis 2 free throws. Mga rookie mistakes yan, kung humahabol kayo, you just need to stop committing a foul. Look at this one. He was holding on to mix the Asis here.
Clearly seen on this zoom-in magnifying glass sort of an effect we have exclusive, of course, to the coverage of ABS-CBN Sports.
Isolation cam really has helped us a lot, particularly here in the coverage.
Definitely.
To show our viewers where the contacts are and where the probability that the referees will see the call or miss out.
2 for 2 for Mixed Asses. 5 points for him in the game, and it's a 52-48 lead for UP.
This is interesting. Gingrich replacing Alvin Padilla on the side of UP.
Gingrich was heavily used by UP last Thursday. Marata finds an opening. The Asses this time around fouls Marata.
Foul on Mix the Asses. Only the 14th foul against UP. What an interesting stat here for Joseph Marata. Has he converted a field goal not from the three-point arc, which we've always covered him, and he scored from the three-point area.
LaSalle misses, but Mendoza, 2 times he tries to put it back. Second time he travels. Good defensive stance by Sison, blocking in from behind.
So UP has so far called on the play of LaSalle, and look at the blocks here.
Shot block from Rexona. Use Rexona after every bath. Steal here by Malabes. Malabes on the attack.
Wow, that's off a turnover. Big basket, and oops.
Lead is down to 2 for UP. Sison with a left. Too hurried. A shot for Sison. Webb to Marata. Good transition defense here by the Fighting Maroons. Malabes gives it up to Marata. Has the height advantage against Reyes, does not use it. Andrada goes baseline, denied. 6 seconds to shoot. Marata puts it up.
Finally a 2-pointer for Joseph Marata. But more importantly, Eric, it's a tied ball game of 52.
Third deadlock of the game. Oh, and a steal. Malabes for the first lead of LaSalle. Yes, there it is. 54-52. LaSalle in the driver's seat for the first time in this game. Gingrich gets away from the 8-second barrier.
Good lawyer for Mikey Reyes, who passed with the ball. And again, a foul off the ball. Penalty situation for De La Salle. Chance for UP to put in some numbers from the free throw line.
DLSU is in the midst of a 6-0 run. And a timeout here called by Coach Franz Kumaren. Brought to us by Samsung. Imagination lives.
2 seconds left. Christian with the ball. And he does it!
Mayroon kang kaibigan, laging tapat.
Sobrang cheesy nga! Cheesy, cheesy, cheesy! Kung feeling cheesy mga pare, may new Greenwich Extreme Cheese Pizzas for Men with 2 times more cheese and half pound of roast beef. Meaty for the boys. Cheesy pizza na to mga pare. Cheesy! What?
Pawis, okay lang yan. Sa loob ng ring. Sa labas, hindi. Kasi ang pawis, nakakabiyo. At sa pagpigil ng pawis, kulang kung ligo lang. Kaya mag-Rexona for Men. May 24 hours protection laban sa pawis at biyo. Kaya fresh and dry tayo. Ang tunay na champion, pinagpapawisan din. Pero hindi sa labas ng ring. Use Rexona after every bath.
At last, men's defense against skin darkening. Without getting girly. New Master Whitening Plus Facial Moisturizer. For even whiteness plus sun protection. Master Whitening Plus. For men.
I've dared to be the voice of my generation. Dare to start with zero.
Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, zero sugar.
It's possible.
Your car's engine performs at its best when it's clean. So Caltex has created a new fuel that cleans your engine as you drive. New improved Caltex with Techron. It's unbeatable at keeping your engine clean and free of deposits left by some other gasoline. How you clean the outside is up to you. Choose Caltex gasoline with the unbeatable cleaning power of Techron.
May mga bagay na dapat sangdosena ang bilang. Tulad ng Hansel Crackers, 12 pieces bawat pack. Sangdosenang sarap, kaya sulit na snack. Hansel Crackers, sangdosenang sarap.
10% stop. Clear man, no dandruff, just full hair. This is when LaSalle got the lead for the first time in this game. Malabes, good job controlling the passing lanes by UP.
Season making the first win of his free throws. Just a 1-point in favor of LaSalle. Now it's tied again at 54. 2 minutes remaining in the third period.
6 points for Maggie Season, 4 out of 4 shooting from the free throw line. Fourth deadlock at 50 all, 4 all.
Ooh! Where did it go?
Aishan Andrada, not really a shot you want him to take in transition.
Well, when he saw that Maggie Season was coming over to defend him, probably that made him really change his shot.
Well, somebody 6'6", running at you full speed, you're going to change your shot. Reyes from the outside.
Wow. You know, before that shot, they were over 5 here in the second half. But Mikey Reyes restoring again some confidence and the lead for UP.
57-54. UP on top by 3. Malabes guarded by De Asis. UP fans, some of them are on their feet here at the arena in San Juan. Webb working his way inside against Cecil.
That's the way to do it. You know, Webb will not take second thoughts of making that basket inside. Just a 1-point game now for UP. Mikey Reyes, 4 of 4 from 3-point area. I think that is remarkable.
He is 1 point shy of his career-high 21.
You know, LaSalle unable to track down a missed 3-point shot of UP. And talk about Mikey Reyes. Wow. Even looking at the line.
20th point on our Smart is a 3-play. We're helping sports. What an easy afternoon for that young man. Webb working his way inside. The points have been few and far between for Webb. 8 points only for Webb so far in this game.
Short and not a tempo foul meets the Aces. Under a minute remaining here in the third. Exactly 55.9 seconds and a 1-point lead for UP. Both teams in the penalty.
Missing both for Mitch De Asis. He could have restored good lead here.
Whoa!
Gingrich does the job for him.
Mendoza got the rebound. He lost the ball to Gingrich and is now giving Gingrich a 3-point play opportunity.
This UP squad seriously has players who step up in very peculiar times. Take a look at Mendoza here. Lazy pass to Malabes.
You know, Gingrich just put up his arm and he lost it. Could have been a big basket there and completed 3-point play.
Open happiness with that Bryant. Coca-Cola, open happiness. 59-56. UP up by 3. They swing it to the weak side. LaSalle is on the attack. Crazy awkward looking shot there by Malabes, but good thing Mendoza was there for the putback.
That's some redemption there for Mendoza. He's 1 point for UP. Oh.
Where was that going?
Succumbing to the pressure defense from the backcourt. Chance for LaSalle to take the last shot. And maybe, just maybe for LaSalle to end the quarter with a lead.
Big guns of the Green Archers are coming on the floor. Andrada steps up, Pangajas comes in.
And LaSalle ought to take it hard because UP is in the penalty. No easy shots for them here. They try to look at the best possible way to do it. They have 20 seconds to do it for a quarter.
Shot clock is off. And LaSalle has the entire game clock to work with. Well, on the ISO against Gingrich. Spins away from trouble, finds Season. Mendoza is fouled underneath.
Yep, Mendoza coming up with recoveries here at the latter part. The end of the third period, transfer him to give LaSalle the lead here so he can burn the free throws. But look, defense is put up against Webb, reading the curl.
Nowhere to go for Webb, but Mendoza was there on our smart instant replay. We're helping sports. Monster underneath the basket is Mendoza today, trying to redeem himself. Mendoza at the line is shooting 2.
Offensive boards 15 to 30 in favor of LaSalle. And second chance boards 10 to 4.
Best Mendoza can do now after missing the first is to tie the ball game going into the fourth.
Just one. That's what they're asking for the faithfuls of LaSalle.
UP Pep squad hitting the base.
That's not there.
So not enough time for UP to put something on the board to end the third quarter. But LaSalle with several chances to end the quarter with the lead, unable to do so.
Well, that's really the bonus here for UP. You know, they could have lost the lead here at the end of the third quarter, but LaSalle again unable to complete its execution of the offense, missing out. But Baru was really playing well for LaSalle. That's a good news for them in the third quarter.
Jollibee champ of the game candidate he is. Big burger goodness like no other. 15 points for PJ Barua. End of the third, 59-58. UP on top over LaSalle.
What pushes the average person to go the extra mile? What makes music echo in your soul? What turns artists into immortals? More than energy, it's passion. Unleash your passion with Pharmaton. With vitamins, minerals, Dianol, Ginseng G115. What raises ordinary feats to greater heights? Unleash your passion with Pharmaton.
When you have a long night ahead of you, you need intense breath freshening that lasts. Get really close with powerful fresh breath that lasts all night long. New double mint sugar-free mints with dual layer mints that give you a double burst of confidence.
Jollibee tayo. Gusto ko? Chicken Joy. Samahan mo pa ng creamy macaroni soup at fries para kompleto.
Di makalabas. Magpa-deliver ka na lang.
30 minutes lang. At kompleto pa.
87,000 Jollibee Delivery.
Handa ka bang lumaban? Mag-Samurai Energy Drink. Pampalakas ng katawan at isip. Para kahit mabigat ang trabaho, lalaban. Bagong Samurai Energy Drink. Handa sa laban araw-araw.
In San Juan, our venue today for Saturday Showcase, and that's the UP Pep Squad. Quite ecstatic that they are up by 1 going into the fourth quarter.
And going at the report of Ricky earlier, it's a better feeling for them to be on top instead of just wasting their energy trying to recover. You know, a lot of talk has been that if there were enough time in that game. But remember, you have to play competitive basketball for 4 quarters. You know, you can't expect to win ball games and play really well in the last 2 quarters. As you'll take a look at JV Casio, a different LaSalle team without JV Casio. The JV Casio years were over, and it's transition for them.
And they're looking for the go-to guy today. So far, it is Barua with 15 leading the Green Archers.
It's really something. They're trying to look for that guy. Now, you talk about USC, you talk about UE, 2 teams that they're probably chasing for the Final Four berth. But UE and UST, you've got guys who can score for you. You have the Troika of Liagas, Espiritu, and Lee for UE. And for UST, it's Ababu and Mirza. That's Mr. Noel Benaventura, the board member of De La Salle in the UAAP board. Good afternoon, sir. And for LaSalle, they're still looking for that. You know, Webb is the leading scorer in terms of averages, 9.3 going to this game. And I don't think it can be that way, Eric. You have to look for somebody that when you need a basket, that's Brother Bernie Oka of De La Salle. And it's been a very busy month so far for Brother Bernie. You see the body English is not comfortable. They're down by a point going into the last quarter. And going back to that point, Eric, of La Salle, they really have somebody who's going to be their bread and butter. Who will they go to when they need the number?
That's Reverend Father Maximo Rendon from Adamson. And earlier on today, Adamson winning solid over NU. Now La Salle is at 4-5, below 500. They've lost for the first time under Coach Franz Maren 3 times in a row.
You know, one item given us by our friends from the statistics department of the UAAP, only in 2003 was an event happened wherein Ateneo and La Salle was beaten by a team below 500, and that was NU. And UP has a chance to do that here, right in this ballgame. They beat Ateneo in the first half. They're looking to beat La Salle today.
That's Dean Lailani Gonzalo, member of the board of the UAAP from University of the Philippines. I guess the sound is a little too loud for her. That's Simon Atkins, of course, with a foot injury, not on the floor today. We're going to take a quick break, folks. Fourth quarter will start, hopefully, when we come back.
Powerade lets me play my game my way. Powerade. Sport is what you make it.
Some like it mild. Some like it strong. Some like it extra strong.
Bagay sa akin.
I just like it original.
Bagay sa'yo.
Ang daming choices with Sanmi coffee. Mild, strong, extra strong. And my favorite, original. Mas masarap pag may choices. Choose Sanmi coffee.
Bagay sa taste mo.
We interrupt your regular programming with a special report. There are reported sightings of the new Wendy's Baconator. Witnesses say it has 2 quarter-pound patties, 2 slices of cheese, and 6 strips of bacon. That's one burger that's big in size and satisfaction. People, our hunger's worst nightmare is here. The new Wendy's Baconator is upon us. The new Wendy's Baconator. We dare you to try it.
It's not going to get easier for De La Salle after today.
Well, it's going to be defined early for La Salle. Of course, they have to take care of UP if they want a shot at the Final Four. They play against UE and UST, and I think the results of those games for La Salle would determine if they have a chance at the Final Four or they'll be looking at the next season. Of course, you want to build the momentum. If you're La Salle right now, you want to take care of UP, you want to take out UE and UST, that momentum going against FU to bolster your chance in the Final Four. Of course, that NU Bulldog game could be, could be something that is academic. Whatever the results will be for La Salle in the first 3 games, or remaining, consecutive 3 games, beginning with UP, UE, and UST.
So far, UE, UST ahead by a full game over La Salle today. La Salle is at 4-5. Both these teams, UE and UST, at 5-4.
Of course, La Salle would be praying that UST and UE will go down tomorrow. UST will play Ateneo. FEU will play UE. So for La Salle, they need those 2 results, particularly a loss for both UE and UST to bolster their chance.
And take a look at the remaining schedule of the Fighting Maroons.
And it doesn't get any easier for UP. They play La Salle today. They're playing La Salle today. They play the number 2 team, FEU. They play a Final Four team at the moment, UE, and then they play Ateneo. Of course, they love that game. They're gonna love that game, and then they finally play.
That's true. In the head-to-head between them and Ateneo, they're with the advantage 1-0.
Well, it could be, if the season for the UP fans, if the season is over for them, what they would want to do is sweep Ateneo. It's going to be the sweetest thing that could happen to them should they miss out the Final Four. Of course, for the Ateneo fans, hey, easier said than done, Prof. You know, UP's gonna bleed some more because we're gonna take care of business come the second. And we all look forward to that game of UP versus Ateneo, whatever the standings are, wherever UP is, wherever Ateneo is, after when they meet, and whenever they meet here in the second round.
There seems to be a problem with the shot clock. That's what is causing the delay right now. Coach Franz Kumaren with UAAP Commissioner Joe Lipa. And right behind Coach Joe Lipa is, of course, Simon Atkins. Is he going to do the shot clock manually? Who knows?
It could. If it doesn't work, you know, we have not started. A good thing it's not started the fourth quarter, but of course the effect of the players will it cool down?
Well, there hasn't been a clear owner of the momentum to end the third quarter.
So it's anybody's ballgame, 59-58. Remember, LaSalle needs this win to keep up with the 5 wins of UE and UST going into tomorrow's ballgame. For UP, they need to keep in step with Adamson and hopefully be just 2 wins away from UE and UST, because if UP wins here, they're going to notch the third win. The highest that they can go is 7-7 in the tournament, Eric. And they cannot allow 2 more teams to make 8 wins. So a lot of the chances of UP will depend on the fortunes of the other teams, particularly for UE, UST, and De La Salle.
Another scenario is if Ateneo and FEU win, they will hold the 20-speed advantage as they will land 1 and 2 in the Final Four. We're going to take a break and discuss more about these scenarios when we come back.
Naiinip. Nababagalan. Tinutubuan ka naman ng ugat sa tagal ng loan application mo. Sa PS Bank, simple ang loan application. Straightforward, mabilis ang proseso. Mabilis din ang desisyon sa loans. Sa bilis, di ka uugatin dito. PS Bank, simple lang, maaasahan.
Sing about the good things, the best about life. The little joys and the smile to catch each day. The goodness that you feel, the life you create. Sing about the good things to see to life. La 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 la.
Enjoy the best of life with the goodness of green tea. The C2 Life.
KFC ako. Burger ako.
Hello, sir. Welcome.
Some burger with cheese, tomato, and mayo.
Sir, ito.
If you want something big on the inside and not on the outside, try the new KFC Melts. Tasty original recipe chicken, fresh tomatoes, crunchy nachos, tangy barbecue mayo, melted mozzarella cheese wrapped in a toasted tortilla. The all-new KFC Melts. Finger-licking goodness in every bite.
Man of few words, Derek Ramsey on Lucky Me Special Lomi.
Rich. Flavorful. Thick. Good.
Lucky Me Special Lomi. Surprisingly instant.
Try it with egg.
Supersize your September on Studio 23. Catch the biggest season of Supernatural yet. Witness the collision of 2 heavyweight standouts on UFC 103. See a larger-than-life event at the Emmy Awards. Destiny calls more loudly on the new season of Lost. And run the extra mile on the new season of The Amazing Race. Supersize your September. Get it.
Former Senator Freddie Webb in attendance here supporting LaSalle, of course, and his grandson, Joshua Webb.
Welcome back. Oh, welcome back. Ako dapat welcome back. My partner in sports talk over DCMM. Fast break, Freddy.
That's Joel Banal, of course, former head coach of Ateneo.
Well, whose son, Gabe Banal, is with LaSalle.
Well, we finally resolved the shot clock problem, but going back to our discussion about Ateneo and FEU's chances, or, you know, the scenario that will occur if Ateneo and FEU do win tomorrow in their respective matches.
But if they win over UA and USD, that would relegate the two teams to 5 wins. 5-5. Ateneo and FEU will get the twice-to-beat advantage in the Final Four should they win tomorrow over UE and USD respectively.
Fourth quarter underway now, and another underneath. The basket snap by Villanueva gives LaSalle 60. At 59, they have the advantage to start the fourth quarter.
This is waiting time. Take a look at the third quarter. LaSalle 4 points over UP's production.
Wow! Mikey Reyes has been hot today.
Consistently hot from all over, Eric.
22 points, his new career high. The rookie Mikey Reyes is showing up LaSalle today.
An important basket by Mikey Reyes. They have a 1-point lead. Now, what I think is crucial here for you is not just watch Mikey Reyes. You're going to need some other guys who's going to fill up the shoes. And I think Wudico and Alvin Padilla are the two ready guys together with Mark Lopez.
Malabes didn't take advantage of his height over Reyes. And a turnover by Malabes. Here comes Padilla and company. No numbers for UP on the break. Reyes. It's Mangajas guarding Reyes. In and out. Oh, but Wudico in a recovery. Too strong on the putback.
LaSalle unable to take care of that leather. They're already missed shots by UP. But what's noteworthy is Mangajas' game has changed after being blocked by Mark Lopez in the third quarter. Tendency niya mawala yung bola sa kanya. Nag-focus na po. TJ Ruan is coming in to replace Joven Mendoza. A little smaller here for LaSalle, but certainly more potent offensively.
Well, so far, Parua is the leading scorer of De La Salle, and they need every firing gun they can get.
Oh, great move.
Padilla, what a play.
Great move. When he has rested in the third quarter, so all the moral work still for Coach Aboy Castro. Remember, they played last Thursday, so some check here on the energy level of UP.
Malabes, this is to Villanueva.
And again, turnover. Malabes unable to control his momentum. Turning the ball over, 3-point advantage, 4th foul for Badem.
And Villanueva is grimacing as a UP player fell straight on the leg of Maui Villanueva after that offensive foul committed by Badem Malabes. 3-point advantage here for the UP Fighting Maroons, and Padilla seems to be favoring his left ankle.
It could be a case of cramps here.
Working extremely hard is Padilla. Let's go to our Samson Courtside update with Erin Torrejon.
Every day this week, the Archers studied UP's defense and practiced getting around it. So the coaches simply reminded the boys to remember what they practiced and to do the same in this last quarter in order to come out victorious in today's ball game. Before the start of the quarter, the boys were instructed to do 2 things. One is that they should never give up, keep playing with a positive attitude, and 2 is to keep talking. Guide each other, especially when someone is not playing within the system. Last reminders for the boys were to maintain their focus and to score at every chance they get. Eric and Randy.
Thank you, Erin. LaSalle has had some chances to grab the lead, but they haven't been able to keep it. They were up by as high as 1, if I'm not mistaken, as you see on our Smart Instant Replay. We're helping sports. Malabes are making that Makansi and Lopez getting tied up.
Well, Makansi stepped on the foot of Mark Lopez. So he has to be replaced by Badero Malabes. The UP is also pressuring LaSalle. So it's not easy picking for LaSalle. It's not just LaSalle doing the press. But UP as well, giving them a dose of their own medicine to put pressure and hopefully create turnovers.
Barua going baseline against Ko. Malabes finding an opening down the middle, drops it down to Mangajas for the 2.
Hindi pa yung gusto pang gawin ni Badem, which resulted into an offensive foul, but this time no mistake for Mangajas.
Let's send it courtside to Ricky Flores on the Samson Courtside update.
Coach Aboy noticed that the Maroons were a little bit too happy with their mid shots. Masyado tayong masaya, he said. Instead, he wants them to run down to the other court and, in his words, smother the Archers' offensive strategies. As the clock winds down, Coach Aboy can't stress enough how important it is to take care of that ball and at the same time knock down shots and free throws, which, by the way, killed them last Thursday. You know what, Eric and Randy, Coach Aboy made a short but very strong point, which he shared with his team after they lost last Thursday. Do you see that sea of maroon behind you? He said. They have come out to watch you, win or lose, compete for them. And as for Alvin Padilla, he sprained his left ankle, and it is still unsure if he will be allowed to play by the coaches again. Eric?
Thank you, Ricky.
A foul on Biggs Diaz's former teammates at De La Salle Sobel, pushing Webb out of position.
Second personal foul on Biggs Diaz. So a big loss here for UP. As you take a look at the Smart Instant Replay, we're helping sports. The foul committed by Diaz on Webb. Alvin Padilla, it was not cramps. He sprained his left ankle, so he will not be back in the ballgame.
That's a tough case for UP. He was the one who gave them the heat again here in the fourth. Oh, that's double dribble.
9 points for Padilla to finish off the game. 7:07 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Again, Eric, a chance for LaSalle to grab the lead, but unable to capitalize. They're not taking care of their possession.
Season is on the floor for the Fighting Maroons, as Coach Aboy Castro saw how the defensive boards not guarded as well by the front line of UP. Too late a pass. The seal was already in deep.
Yes. And, you know, poor decision on the part of Mikey Reyes. And another chance here for LaSalle to grab the lead.
Unhappy is Coach Aboy Castro with the recent proceedings. Ahas to Malabes on the post, facing the basket is Webb.
Oh, he's going to use his force against Mark Lopez. And Webb just, you know, the power inside. Yung difference ni Joshua at saka ni James Mangaras. Si Webb, babagayin niya. In the case of James, he will try to go on a fadeaway, and against Mark Lopez, he's going to initiate the contact. And the best shooter from the free throw line has already missed 2 free throws in this ball game.
2 for 5 at the line is Joshua Webb.
Where was the 86% free throw shooting prior to his performance?
You jinxed him.
I was very careful in mentioning that earlier. But he's 1 of 2, and importantly, a tied ball game at 65.
That is our 5th deadlock of the game. Again, the pressure defense results in a steal by Mangajas. Mangajas all the way. 2-point advantage for LaSalle, 67-65.
They're really looking for a breakthrough here. Really, a question here is how much legs, how much energy for UP.
Season gets the lucky bounce for a tie at 67 all.
That time they attack the press of De La Salle. Season converting.
The deadlocks are coming in more frequently than we're expecting. It's gonna go down the wire, definitely. Webb, again, his talented move. Bangs straight into Woody Cole.
Well, that's the aggressiveness of the game of Joshua Webb. So he's going to the free throw line. He's not taking sissy shots. He's moving around, and some words between Cole and Joshua Webb.
Take a look at this clear precision stop. Clear man, no dandruff, just cool hair. The steal and the finish for Mangajas. I think what Woody Cole was saying was Webb banged into the groin, it seems, of Woody Cole. As you take a look at the foot, the left foot of Alvin Padilla.
Well, he certainly would be missed. His game, the threats that he poses to the defense of LaSalle, they're going to be missed by UP here in the whole ball game. Webb, finally 100% free throw performance.
Getting more solid at the line. 2-point advantage for De La Salle now, 69-67. Call for 3.
Yes! Oh, good setup job there. He set in the corner. Mikey wasn't looking for anybody except for Woody.
1-point lead for UP, 70-69. Barua trying to take it back. Villanueva blocked from behind by Lopez. 2 against 1 here. Reyes and Reyes. Martin Reyes lays it in.
And they're up by 3 points. UP toe-to-toe here, getting the advantage.
Intense look on Coach Aboy Castro of UP.
15,
High pick by Mangahas. Mangahas
Oh,
knocks in a three.
That's what we're looking for here.
Wait a minute. The officials are trying to stop the play. There is another shot clock problem that we are experiencing after that shot by Mangahas. Was that a three?
And yeah, you know, the boards, the lights on the boards were out. That's why we have this lull, but wow. The Kings take over.
Powerade hyperplay of the game. Drink Up Power Up. Sports is what you make it. The two Reyes has combined in that transition offense for UP. We're trying to sort things out here. It could be a shot clock problem or some electronic problem. We'll take a quick break. This is brought to us by Samsung. Imagination lives.
Ang 8 o'clock Immunoactive na favorite ng kids now has 3 new flavors. Pineapple, mango, and orange mango. Sarap na, tumutulong pang palakasin ang immune system ng pamilya. Serve and protect. 8 o'clock Immunoactive new flavors. Pineapple, mango, and orange mango. Pamilyang protektado, less worries.
Pag Pure Foods Tender Juicy, happy ang kids, kaya siguradong ubos. Kaya happy din ang mommies.
Pure Foods Tender Juicy, kids can tell.
As the game goes on and you sweat, it can feel like this. Dehydration can slow you down. That's why you need Gatorade. Backed by 40 years of scientific research, nothing rehydrates, replenishes, and refuels better. So nothing holds you back.
My secret for cooking a perfect dish? Imported Italian pasta, cooked al dente. With the finest ingredients to create a variety of affordable, chef-quality pastas like you never thought possible. Love pasta? New Pasta Perfetto from Pizza Hut.
This is the three by Woody Go to put UP up 70 or by 7 or up at 70 points. Open Happiness with the firing guns of Woody Go and Coca-Cola. Open Happiness. That shot by Mangahas was deemed a 2, a long 2. So the score is 72-71 now.
That's a break for UP. They're still up by a point and they have possession.
Breaking the press of LaSalle once again by Reyes with a good job.
Now the shot clock cannot be seen as the partners announcing the remaining time in the shot clock of UP.
There is a problem with the shot clock. Lopez all alone on the other side as all of the defense focused on Maggie Season.
Well, good recognition there on the handoff.
Mangahas, double team. UP is up by 3, 74-71. Barua from the outside. Yes. We're tied at 74 all.
Now that's a clear 3 for PJ Barua.
They go to Lopez inside. And Webb seems to have fouled Maggie Season.
Yep. But you know, look at the attitude of UP. They're attacking the press. There was clearly a 3 by Barua.
Clearly, about a foot away from the three-point area on our smart instant replay. We're helping sports. Barua with an unbelievable game today. 18 points for PJ Barua, eclipsing his previous season high of 16 points. 7 deadlocks, 6 lead changes. That's how tight this game has been here in the second half. Fake by Mikey Reyes, puts it up, air ball. Last touch by Webb.
A big break here for UP. They got a fresh 24. 2 team fouls for UP. And look at this missed shot of Mikey Reyes, air ball. And was it?
That's all clearly seen on our Smart Instant Replay or Helping Sports. The LaSalle fans here are irate.
Yep.
At the call.
Well, they felt, when Marky Lopez, that he was already out of bounds. And Webb did not handle that ball. But break here for UP. Have possession. 3 team fouls against LaSalle, 2 team fouls against 3 team fouls against UP, 2 against LaSalle. Everybody wants to know. Everybody downstairs. The shaded area, Eric, between Wudico and Mangas.
14 on the shot clock of UP. As that attempt by Mikey Reyes did not hit the ring. 10 seconds on the clock. Mikey Reyes guarded by Malabes. Spots up. In and out. Lopez recovers for UP.
Wow. They get a repossession here, Eric, for UP. Still in control.
Under 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Mikey Reyes and Malabes head. Got to deal with until Mikey Reyes commits the foul. That's 5 personal fouls.
Remember, there is no sign of practice in the game. Joel Tolentino was there for a while but could not distinguish himself as the regular point guard. So Hiram Magachi takes over the spot of Bader.
Take a look at Malabes. He is like a fish out of water, trying to figure out where Mikey Reyes is going to go. Too quick for Malabes is this kid. That's all displayed on our Smart Instant Replay. We are Helping Sports. Season not really the man you want handling the leather that far from the basket. Lopez on the attack gets the basket. 2-point lead for UP.
Heads up play here for Mark Lopez. And UP still on top.
7 points for Mark Lopez. Coming off an 18-point game last Thursday. 76-74, UP on top.
That seemed obvious where Mangas is going to curl.
10 seconds on the shot clock of De La Salle. Foul. Going to be on Mikey Reyes. Careless foul committed by the young man.
They were trying to bring pressure, knowing that the time the shot clock is almost done for La Salle. But what has that resulted? A fresh 24 because the foul given up by Mikey Reyes. 14 fouls now against UP, 3 for La Salle.
And Mikey profusely apologizing to the bench because he knew Barua was not shooting from that far. I think that Singh was actually not going to attempt a shot from that far. Barua trying to ask for the leather. Here's left, isolated against Lopez. Wild shot by Webb, and a foul is going to be called on Wudico of UP.
That's going to send Andrada to the free throw line. Again, a test of character here on the part of LaSalle. The rookies, they have to show up. 4th foul on Wudico. 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. UP up 76-74. Remember the first round, it ended in favor of LaSalle. It was a 10-point win. But certainly UP has showed a lot of improvement, taking control for most part of the ball game. And Andrada, wow.
First trip for him at the line this afternoon.
And he's so squared. Now, Coach Aboy is tapping. Is this Astorga or Braganza that I don't see?
It's Braganza.
It's Braganza. Oh, missed. Free throw. So still a 1-point lead for UP.
Mikey Reyes calling out the play. He is guarded now by the much more agile Joshua Webb. Martin Reyes. High pick set there by Sison. Lopez.
Oh, good defense there by LaSalle.
Lopez tried to go for the pick and roll. Webb. Oh, blocked at the board by Sison. Traveling violation on De La Salle and Webb.
Again, there was an opportunity for LaSalle. They could not execute. UP staying with them. Well, he had to take that power dribble, and Sison was able to recover defensively.
Shot block from Rexona. Use Rexona after every bath. He could have probably done without the power dribble and just gone straight up. 76-75. UP with a chance to go up by 3 or 4 with this possession. Manji Sison with 3 blocks in the game so far. Reyes can't find an opening. Gives it up to Manji Sison. Off the glass. Tip in by Lopez. What a play for Mark Lopez. And a timeout by Franz Kumaren. He is furious at Mangajas, it seems. timeout brought to us by Samsung. Imagination lives.
The ultimate battle between good and evil begins.
And why would an angel rescue me from hell? Because God commanded it.
Supernatural Season 4 premieres September 5. Get it here on Studio 23.
The Samsung LED TV can't help but pull you in. Your palms sweat. Your heart pounds. It's a whole new level of intensity. A picture so vivid, details so sharp, an experience so real, it'll take your breath away. Life in hyper-real, and it's only from Samsung.
Handa ka na ba sa masarap na handaan? May malinamnam na bagong lutong Chinese food. Pinagbuhusan ng galing ng Hong Kong chefs. Kaya binabalik-balikan sa Chowking. Chowking, panghari ang sarap para sa lahat.
Powerade lets me play my game my way. Powerade, sport is what you make it.
Hi, sweetie. I miss you.
Men should act like men. Strong beer should truly be strong. Colt 45, the strong beer for real men.
Okay, atake tayo. Now, pag naka-score, possession natin. Hiram, okay? Kish, kukunin mo muna si Kish. James. Kish, dito ka. Okay? Barua, dito ka. Okay? So James, tatawid tayo dito. Papasa natin kay Kish. Screen tayo. Pag maganda yung screen, bigay natin. If not, seal tayo, James. Bigay natin. Dito lang. Dito ka. Listen. Pag si ang bababantay sa kanya, si Season, si Kish ang papupuntay natin dito. Screen tayo kay Hiram. Come on.
Well, they really try to make sure that this time in their offense, it's sealed, that they have to anticipate. That's why they're looking at who's going to take on Kishko. Because the tall guy who's going to cover the guy from the top, they may not have a good look at the three-point area and swing the ball or go down low for James Mangajas on a seal. But they have to convert here. 78-75. LaSalle given a lot of chances here to take over and get the lead, but unable so far. A number of chances for them.
Kishko. Last 2 minutes. Brought to us by PS Bank. Maasahan.
10 seconds.
Mangajas. There's Kishko working hard underneath. Blocked partially. Kishko tries again. Yes.
For perseverance on the part of De La Salle. UP asking for a traveling against Kishko.
Just a 1-point lead here for UP. Both fan bases are on their feet here at the arena in San Juan.
10 seconds.
Oh, Lopez, what a great
play
from Kishko.
Great play there. He just fooled the defense of Kishko, that hesitation play, giving him another basket. What shots made by Mark Lopez in the fourth.
It's Season guarding Webb, and there is going to be a foul of the ball. 3-second violation on LaSalle. Wow.
What do you call for Arvin
It's Barua called for the 3-second violation. Take a look at the nifty move by Mark Lopez. This is clearly a mismatch, and I don't understand how the defense of LaSalle allowed that. That's our power rate hyper play of the game.
Well, Lopez...
Drink up, power up. Well, sports is what you make it.
Lopez has been doing that today, but there was no weak side help coming for LaSalle. That's why Lopez has been easy access for them here in the fourth against LaSalle.
Now LaSalle makes an adjustment. It's Bagatsing guarding Lopez. Sison has been begging for the leather against Payson Andrada. On the pick and roll, Lopez will get the ball to him. Lopez. Sison is all alone, blocked by Andrada. What a great play by the rookie center of LaSalle. Under a minute left, 3-point advantage for UP 1877. Everybody's on the edge of their seats here at the arena. I'm pretty sure you at home are too. Bagatsing from the outside misses, gets the ball back. Fresh 24 for De La Salle.
Are they looking for a three?
Well, they're looking for Parua. Mangahas to Bagatsing. 10 seconds on the shot clock for La Salle. Bagatsing attacks. There is a foul on UP.
19 seconds. What are the situations possible here? Well, Bagatsing takes 2 free throws. He makes both. It's going to be a 1-point ball game. And UP will have possession in the last 19 seconds. And a big block by Andrada, giving LaSalle an opportunity here in the fourth quarter.
And Wudico fouls out of the game with 13 points and 7 boards. So a huge loss here for UP. And a big relief for LaSalle, especially in the frontline area, where they are having a problem covering Wudico.
We're going to listen, I think, to UP, considering that, whatever happens, they're looking at recovering possession. LaSalle was most likely foul, but they still have a foul to give for De La Salle. There are only 3-team fouls for LaSalle. UP is in the penalty. Of course, it depends what's going to happen. The free throws of Bagatsing.
Okay, sino? Kukunin mo yung taong iligyan kung sino man siya.
Oh, it's LaSalle that we will be listening to, Eric.
We will start contest. Contest tayo. Hayaan natin pumunta doon. Okay? Then pagpunta doon, subukan natin muna ang gawin. Then we foul. Okay?
Dapat tayo sa penalty, guys.
Hey!
Dapat tayo sa penalty.
Walang foul away from the ball. Okay? Walang foul away from the ball. Yan foul na si Hiram.
Dendo.
Yan foul si Hiram. Okay. Marata, alisto ka ha, magkocontest tayo. Hayaan yung pumunta doon, okay? Okay? Now, pag nag-screenan, switch tayo lahat. Okay? Guys, ano ba namang klaseng ginawa natin? Come on! Papasok! Mamaya.
Well, they're going to take a shot at making a steal. If not, they're going to make a foul because they're not taking the penalty. Of course, Hiram, he has to make the 2 free throws. It's a 1-possession game no matter what happens here. 3-point advantage for UP, 80-77. But UP has to play its cards right. Kumbaga, parang hindi tabla panalo na rin sa UP. Panapanalo to dahil 19 seconds, 2 free throws. Medyo malalim ang dugot ng LaSalle dito. They're able to catch this one, but Bagatsing just making it a 2-point ball game with the first free throw made.
And that is his first trip to the free throw line. He is an 87.5% free throw shooter. Same, actually identical numbers for Joshua Webb for free throw shooting.
Oh, but he missed.
And Lopez got the ball knocked away from him. It stays with UP, according to the officials, to the right of the UP crowd.
So 2 seconds chop off, 2-point advantage here for UP.
And LaSalle with a foul to give here.
Coach Aboy Castro putting it out with the better shooters with Biggs Diaz replacing Baggy Season.
And better ball handlers as well.
Yes.
Reyes is quickly fouled by Tolentino, who started at the one spot for LaSalle, but never really saw action after the first few minutes.
Now, which one to foul for LaSalle? Reyes obviously trying to get the ball, and Biggs Diaz is going to be the foul.
Biggs Diaz has actually missed 2 free throws earlier, so he could have been potentially a good person to foul. As you look at Hiram Bagatsing on the second, missing, and Lopez chasing it down.
Well, he has really played big here. In the absence of Alvin Padilla in the fourth quarter, because of that sprained ankle. First 3 quarters, Mark Lopez was 1 of 5. In the fourth quarter, 6 points, 3 of 3. They were the big shots when they needed the basket to get some breathing room. Mark Lopez provided it.
Pressure-packed free throws from Mikey Reyes, who has 24 points. That's a career high. 10 out of 16 shooting, and also career high 6 assists.
2 free throws made here by Mikey will make it a 2% team. It's now a 3-point ball game in favor of UP. Looking for the final dagger here.
Palmer 6 in the first for Reyes. Timeout called by Coach Franz Pumaran. Will hang on the air and listen to LaSalle.
He will miss the free throw, okay? We will get the rebound. Rebound tayo, 1 big rebound. We get the rebound, we give it to Hiram. We're just down by 3, okay? Bababa si Barua, bababa si Joshua. We get the ball. James, okay? James, screen, Joshua, dito ka, okay? Whether ma-convert o mag-miss. Joshua, dito ka. James, Barua, dito ka. Gamitin mo yung screen. Okay? Paggamit ng screen tayo kay Barua, kay Joshua. Pag libre, bigay natin. If not, step back tayo doon.
We need 3 points.
Okay? Okay. 3 or 3. Okay. Ulit. Joshua. Hiram. Okay. Whether miss or made, but you're gonna miss that. Barua. Labas mo, UTN kagad. Dribble tayo. Okay? Now, pag nag-trap, Barua, take tayo. Lalabas dito. Hiram. Screen.
Anticipate the switch.
Tingnan natin doon, okay? Pag meron, bigay. If not, Barua stepping out. Pump fake. 1 3-ball shot. Come on.
LaSalle hoping that a miss here by Reyes will give them a window to look for a 3-point shot and tie the ball game.
UP is known for slaying the Giants. They took down Ateneo. Can they take down Ateneo's arch rivals today?
Again, as we pointed out, there was only 1 season with a team below 500. This happened in 2003. NU bringing down Ateneo and LaSalle in consecutive fashion. Here, UP trying to do it 1 round after the other. The first round was Ateneo. They're looking at the Archers. And look at 25 points scored by Mikey Reyes. And this is the biggest, most points scored by a rookie in a single game since Mike Gamboa was 25 during his rookie season.
Coach Aboy Castro conferring with the officials and trying to reinsert, it seems, Gingrich on the floor as Reyes will try to seal this for UP. Misses on the second.
Oh, big miss there by Reyes. There is a window here for LaSalle.
And we all remember how LaSalle reacts to opportunities like this.
Now, a question here for UP. Will they foul instead of giving a 3 to De La Salle? Or will they just play straight up and risk a 3-point basket? Oh, big play there by Lopez. Chasing Hiram Bagatsing. 7 seconds remaining. Wow. Defensive play there by Mark Lopez.
Almost a key defensive play also by Webb as he tried to tap it away from Reyes. But a key stop by Lopez as he bounced it off the foot of Hiram Bagatsing. 5.7 seconds left. It is UP ball. 81-78. UP on top over LaSalle.
James, okay, kung ano siya. Joel, nasa likuran ka eh. Off your man tayo para makontest natin. Nasa likuran ka eh. Ha? Sige, si Mikey, kumuha ka ng isa. Jed, kung ano si Barua. Harasin mo to. Okay? We get the ball. We try to kick out sa 3 points. Okay, we don't have any more time. Nakuha natin. Pag nandito tayo, hindi tayo pwedeng nandyan. Loose contact tayo, hayaan natin. Kasi nasa likuran ka eh. Nakuha natin. Ano ginagawa mo kanina, bumababa dito? May play tayo, di ba? Diyan ba kita pinapunta? O, ano ginagawa mo dito? Come on!
Wow. A situation you wouldn't want to be at this moment. LaSalle down by 3 points, 5.7 seconds remaining in the game. UP has the basketball. Options for, the last time UP won over LaSalle was over 4 years ago in July 14, 2005, 61-56.
Was that with Coach Joe Lima?
No, not yet. I think that would be the Gregorios. 61-56. Ever since, it's been 6 straight wins by LaSalle over UP.
5.7 seconds remaining. Anything's still possible. Just a 3-point lead for UP. And Gingrich is quickly fouled by Tolentino.
Now, Gingrich, he has to make at least one here to make it a 2-possession game. Both, if he misses both free throws, there's still a little window for LaSalle.
This is his first trip to the free throw line this season, Professor. Gingrich will be tested today.
Well, earlier I think he was given a 3-point play when he was fouled by Joven Mendoza. He didn't convert, and he still could not convert. So still a window, but crucial here for LaSalle. They have to get the rebound. What UP has to do is to crowd LaSalle. Maybe, just maybe, UP can foul should LaSalle get possession of the ball. They could offer a foul and just avert a 3-point play. But let's see what they're going to play. Because of Gingrich, he missed both.